communities and kick it with the brothers and the sisters and be cool with that. How many times you gonna trick us, fam? How many times? It don't make no sense. Because when I said, at first you was a goon, you was a thug, you was talking that talk and shit. Because let me tell you, your personality changed from 7 years ago. You wasn't the same gems that you are now. Because now it's dude and all that. It ain't nigga no more. Because if vernacular was all that. Don't act like you wasn't being caught saying nigga. You probably said it to me a couple of times. Or said it to Jay Black. Or whomever. ARP, this your man? Showoff, this your man? Not gonna tell him Jay Black. I do what I want here.
We're not gonna do that.
I do what I want.
We're not gonna do that.
Listen what I'm saying. This is your man. I'm saying this because when I say that, denounce that man. That's all I'm saying is denounce that man. Do the same thing I'm doing. You understand? Because I'm vocal for the culture. You understand what I'm saying? Let me tell you this. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you.
So, what y'all just heard was Debo on Champion expressing his feelings on this gym situation. I'm going to do my own visual message because I want for people to know exactly how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? My perspective. But this right here is to address what I just played in the background. So, 11:30. It's 11:30. July 27th, Thursday, 11:30 at night. So, in my regular life, not only do I work, I still run my businesses at the same time and still take care of my family and still prepare for, things like the trenches 2, New York versus Philly, September 9th. You know what I'm saying? But even if I was online and I knew that this was happening, because I didn't know this was actually happening. But even if I was online and knew this was happening, I'm not the person that's going to say whatever I'm going to say because everybody else talking about it right then and there. I'm going to say something when I feel like saying something. And I don't understand, regardless of if I agree with Debo's sentiment or not, why he would say, denounce that man, do what I do. My execution may not be yours. It don't mean that it's not going to be fitting for whatever going on. But my execution may not be yours. I don't even know any followers that would listen to anybody saying, do what I do. Everybody has their own mind. Everybody figures out their way of executing things. It's a lot of different ways to get to the same answer. 4 plus 0 is 4. 2 plus 2 is 4. 3 plus 1 is 4. You know what I'm saying? So, I just feel like before, and I'm saying this part like to Debo, before you would do something like this, we speak on the phone. Because the way you just said that, how you said that, yo, this your man, ARP? Pause. This your man, Showoff? This who y'all fucking with? Yo, bro. You could have made every point that you wanted to make and not even mention me in it. I never had to work for the respect that's put on my name to be placed there. I just had to exist as myself. You know what I'm saying? I just had to exist as who I am. So when you say it the way you said it, it's like an attack on my character. Like, this the type of niggas you jack. First and foremost, whoever the fuck put that shit out there is the only reason anybody's able to say any of this shit. Because somebody put it out there. I'm glad they put it out there. But like I said, I'm going to speak on how I feel on an entirely different video. But the way you said that just wasn't in, bro, that wasn't in good taste. You know what I'm saying? And I know we have more respect for each other than that. You know what I'm saying? You and ARP done had y'all back and forth for years. You never see me go on no post and say, or when the URL niggas that you was jacking for mad long would do shit blatantly, and you go on your run making excuses for their behavior until you a victim of it. I never said, damn, look, Debo, that's who you fucking with? Those your mans in them? That shit sound crazy. That shit sound crazy, man. But in reality, it is what it is. I also say all that to say, I acknowledge it, see it, treat it according, but it really ain't no big thing to me. Far bigger things going on in this culture. Yeah, man. A lot of disheartening things, a lot of distasteful things. But again, when I do speak on it, I'm not going to be using anybody other than my personal perspective. I'm not going to use anybody to make no points or use anybody to just for shock value, because that statement wasn't even used to make a point. It was just pointing out the fact that since I'm already viewed as and carry myself as a real nigga, and ARP is already viewed as and carry himself as a real nigga, that those are the two names you pick, you know what I'm saying, to what? Highlight the fact that you sitting on Champion being one of the first to talk about it. So you can say, I speak for the culture. Bro, I really been speaking for, this shit is about race. I've been speaking for my whole community out loud. Out loud. Video footage of me in front of the most racist precinct in Brownsville. Precincts that killed niggas that look like me. Put my life on the line. They come out. They send a token black officer out there. I speak constitutional law to show the people that look like me, that recognize from where I'm from, that recognize me from where I'm from, that as long as they know these things right here, the police can't do nothing, that you actually have rights. Memorize this right here the way I memorize my raps. Little young kids, giving them the actual printouts of the Constitution. Hey, look, I'm going to be back over here in 1 week. 1 week. I need this page right here memorized. Just this page right here. I got $50 for you. Whatever the method to get the information in real life. When all that shit was going on back in the day, and Oops was outside being beat down by police, ask Oops, you didn't watch the Arsenal battle all them years ago? Wasn't you just out there in them streets protesting with Oops? I'm from Brooklyn. I'm out there in the heat of it. I don't understand why you would put my name in that context to highlight the fact that you're speaking on behalf of the culture when, bro, I take all of the hits the culture give me. All of the butt of the jokes, all of that. I take all of it just because I understand that there's people that have never met me that have gained real life jewels from some of the stuff I've said in a battle rap round. Some of the things I've said in my interviews. Not using somebody's fucking negative period of time where they gonna go through the same thing Heavy Bags went through and Avocado went through, and time gonna go by. Listen, man, at the end of the day, man, you could feel passionate about whatever you feel passionate about. That's fine. Just don't use me to highlight yourself or to prove no point, because we supposed to have more respect for each other than that, man. And I don't hear that respect.
The same thing I'm doing.
I don't hear that respect right here, man. I don't hear that respect right here.
You wasn't the same gems that you are now. Cause now it's dude and oh, it ain't nigga no more. Cause if you're acting, it was all that. Don't act like you wasn't being caught saying nigga. You probably said it to me a couple of times. Or said it to Jay Black or whomever. ARP, this your man? Showoff, this your man? Not gonna tell him Jay Black. I do what I want here.
We're not gonna do that.
I do what I.
There's literally no reason to even have that statement in there at all, besides to point out two real niggas and the fact that no different than with the Adi Boom shit. Yo, bro, anybody could be victim of that shit, dog. It's low-key the same shit. Before we knew Boom existed, Boom went and told on some fucking body. Man, nobody know that shit. When it came out, niggas gotta wear the badge of your homie told. This ain't no different. You know, when this nigga started thinking like that or acting like that, maybe he always did. How the fuck am I supposed to know? You don't know till you know. Ain't nobody about to rush me to speak on nothing I ain't ready to talk about, though. Because they chose to do it. I don't care about being first. I don't even care about being heard. And that's my last name. Just in the future, man, before you do something like that, man, can't even say that, bro. Because I said the realest thing, whether it flew over people's head or not, in the Chef Trez battle, bro. How you are with anything is how you are with everything. And if the main point that you saying in this is he was always that, he's still that, he ain't gonna never be nothing but that, that has to go for every human being on the planet. So you would do this right here many more times. Or in different scenarios with the same thought process. And all the thought process is not considering a person or how you may come off before you speak. But man, we live and we learn, man. I'll tell you one thing. I ain't get to 40 years old being dumb, man. I wish everybody the best. I'll speak on it, you know what I'm saying, when I'm ready to. Until then, just when it come to me, man, I don't need to be used for nothing. Word, man. Like, comment, subscribe. All that good stuff, man. Fight your demons. Don't forget to fight your demons, man.